Okay, so we'll try to revisit PP New C. Okay, that is upcasting, right? So maybe this example should explain things better. It's a good thing that if you don't understand anything, please ask because you have to go for a very long journey, right? If you take one wrong turn, then you might end up at a wrong destination. So if you feel that you have taken a wrong turn, please ask for help. So good one, Bilal. If you feel that you need assistance, you can ask. Okay, let's come take one more example. Let's take example. Okay, now, Amitabh is a very prominent person in the Bollywood industry, correct? And who has inherited from Amitabh? Who is Amitabh's son? Yes, guys, Abhishek. Okay. So Amitabh is a class called Amitabh, and Amitabh has a house. What is Amitabh's house name? Any guesses? What is Shah Rukh Khan's house name? Yeah, Amitabh's house name is Jalsa. Okay, so class Amitabh, and which method does Amitabh have? Home. And what is the value of the home? What is it displaying? Jal. Amitabh's home, right? Now, class Abhishek extends from Amitabh. So, what is Abhishek's home now? Bilal? Jalsa, correct? So, if he has inherited from the father, no need to write the method over here. It is already there, correct? But Abhishek now buys a car. Let's say Mercedes. Now, in total, how many methods are there in class Amitabh, Bilal? Method. One. Which is that one method? Home. And how many methods are there in Abhishek class? Which are there? Home plus car. Correct? Makes sense? So far, so good. Okay. If I go and make an object of Abhishek, if I go and make object of which class? Abhishek, I need some reference pointing to it. This is the right hand side, correct? So I need some LHS, I need some reference. So reference can be of what type? Its own, right? So you're trying to say Abhishek A1 is new Abhishek, correct? So here, this is called as CC new C. What is this called as? What is this called as? Because child class object and child class reference, correct? So you have to see the reference is of which class over here. Emphasize on the reference. Reference is of what class? So the type of reference, those many functions you can call. So with this A1, how many functions can you call? Those many which are there in Abhishek. How many? So with this A1, can I call home? Yes, no, maybe. And now with this A1, can I call car? Yes, no, maybe. Got it, right? Because as we are using the reference of the child class, those many methods which are there in the child class, you can call them, correct? But we can also say new Abhishek. So either you can have a method, the reference can be of the same class or any of its parent class also. Father, grandfather, great grandfather, any of the parent class also reference can be there. So now can a Amitabh class reference point to Abhishek object? Bilal? Yes, right? So reference can be of the same class or any of its parent class. Reference can be of the not any class. Parent class. Can the dog class reference point to the Persian cat? Bilal? No. So you cannot say any class. You have to say in its parent class. Okay? Father, grandfather, no uncle, aunt. No uncle, aunt. Only father, grandfather, those. No sideways. Only vertical top. Okay? So now can Amitabh class reference point to Abhishek object? Yes. So here what have I done? Object is of which class? Child or parent? And reference is of which class? So what is this called as? But now here you have to check the reference, correct? Reference is of which type? Amitabh. So Amitabh has how many functions which he has given Abhishek? So Amitabh with this reference I can only call home. That's all. With this reference I cannot call car because car was not given to Abhishek by Amitabh. Getting it? So this is what they were telling you yesterday in the starting that if I have reference of cat, cat's cat is new Persian cat. Now the reference is of which class, Bilal? So how many functions are there in the cat class total? Total. Which are they? Method I'm saying. Which all methods are there in the cat class? So with this cat reference I can call how many methods? Which are they? Sleep and eat. Can I call run method with this? Why no? Because cat has not given Persian cat run method, correct? That is what we would say discussing. So if I want to call the run method, then I need the reference of the Persian. So like this we make reference. The class is in camel case and the object we normally make in Pascal. The class is in Pascal case and the reference we make in Camel case. So now with this Persian cat, can I call the three methods? Yes. So this is what is upcasting. Got it? Yes. Very good. Okay. Now let's take this discussion of inheritance forward. So I had discussed with you all. Uh, okay. Let's implement this now. Amitabh Abhishek. Okay. Now let's come one level more down. So this is which inheritance, Bilal? Which level inheritance? This is which type of inheritance? Amitabh Abhishek. Single inheritance. Why the single inheritance? Yes, single inheritance because there's only one parent and one base class, correct? One parent and one child class. Okay. Then Abhishek has a daughter. What's her name? Aradhya, right? Aradhya. Aradhya inherits from Abhish. So how will I write this code? How will I write this code? How will I write this code, guys? Tell me. Class Aradhya extends Abhish. Correct? Okay. Now Aradhya, let's say she buys an office. Okay, she buys an office in Andheri, so she buys her office. Now who can tell me there are total how many methods in Aradhya? Anas, which are they? Okay, total three methods. Home plus car plus office. Correct? So now if I make a object of new Aradhya, how many possible reference can I have? How many possible reference can I have? Three. Can I have a reference of Aradhya itself? Aradhya, or let's say Aradhya A1. Now with this Aradhya A1 object, I can call how many functions? Who's saying one function? Shruti. How come one function? I can call how many functions? Which are they? Correct. And what will be the output? Output will be Jalsa, Mercedes, and Andheri office. Correct. Very good. Now, if I make an object of new Aradhya, can I point it to can a reference of Abhishek point to it? Yes, no, maybe possible. Reference can be of the same class or of any of the parent class, correct? So Abhishek reference can point, okay? But what is the limitation? Which all methods can I call now? Which are the two? Star and form. Can Abhishek reference A2 call office? No, because Abhishek has not given the office to Aradhya. She has earned the office by herself. Correct? And can I also say no Aradhya? And can a reference of Amitabh also point to it? Now using this Amitabh reference, I can call which method? Only one, which is that is home. Correct? Because Amitabh has only given home to these guys. So far, so good. Any confusion? Right? Just so you can have this arrangement in your application. ओके, अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. इनहेरिटेंस हो गया, ठीक है तुम लोग. बाकी इसको एक्सप्लोर कर लेना. सुपर कीवर्ड ही बता दिया मैंने, पीपीनीसी बता दिया, और बाकी तुम लोग प्रोग्राम में एक्सप्लोर कर लेना. ओके. अब जाते हैं एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फीचर ऑफ हूप्स के ऊपर, वो है पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म. क्या है? ओके, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट हूप्स फीचर्स, पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म. ठीक है, अब ये तो तुमको मालूम होगा थियरी, ये दो वर्ड से निकला है. ग्रीक वर्ड है, लैटिन वर्ड है ये? Many forms. Okay. So, and there are many types of polymorphism broadly. Two types of polymorphism are broadly, namely compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Run. Compile time also known as design time. Okay. Or you can say static polymorphism. So when this is static, this is also known as dynamic polymorphism. And there's one more word also known as early binding. हाँ, ठीक है. And this is also known as